part of the reason I feel like he'll be indicted. The Democrats, the Attorney General, the media, everyone has ratcheted this up so high that their base has a full expectation that Donald Trump is going to be in handcuffs soon. If they don't produce those charges, if they don't create that vision, that visual, Democrats will pay a political price in November. This is the number one issue, really, for most Democrats. This is something that the Democrat leadership and the media has created for 6 years since Crossfire Hurricane. If they don't have charges by November, by the election, there'll be uproar by the Democratic base, and they will pay at the polls. And so I think that that's why we probably will see an indictment, at least one, before the November election.
Will they take into consideration the backlash politically from half of the country? I mean, the same sort of backlash that I don't think the Department of Justice was fully expecting from Republicans after the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago. Will they take that into consideration when deciding whether to indict before or after the election? Because it could increase the red wave.
It could, but I think what they're banking on is they do want some sort of protest in the streets. You know, they want people to go to D.C. and have some sort of protest or some kind of demonstration in support of Donald Trump, so the Democrats could say, see, look, they don't even care if he's a criminal. They're still going to support him. They're a cult. They're insurrectionists. They're traitors. They're, you know, everything, domestic terrorists, everything that, look at what we heard yesterday in the anniversary of 9/11. If anyone doubts, and the title of my book is How Democrats Use the Capitol Protest to Launch a War on Terror Against the Political Right. If anyone doubts that that is not what Democrats are weaponizing 4 hours at Capitol Hill, now more than 20 months ago, to justify this war on terror, all you have to do is listen to what Joe Biden said, listen to what Kamala Harris said, listen to what leading Democratic lawmakers said, comparing 9/11 to January 6th, in some cases saying we face a bigger threat now from domestic violent extremists than we did after 9/11. This is absurd rhetoric. And so they keep ratcheting it up, as I said. So I think that part of it is to create some sort of backlash, and also, Liz, to intimidate people into voting for Republican lawmakers, congressmen who especially backed not what happened on January 6th, but the commission to look into voter fraud that was actually being debated on January 6th. So they want to tie all these Republican lawmakers to Donald Trump, the charged criminal, and bully people out of voting for Republicans and taking over the House. I think that's part of this whole strategy.